Alright, so as I said before, this is the start of day 2 now. Breakfast, as appealing as it looks. To be honest, I've got a bit of a sweet tooth, as you can tell. Certainly piled on the pounds recently. And these are quite sweet. You can see the sugar in it. You can see the sugar sort of sitting in here, and it smells sickly sweet. It's got that lemon shortcake sort of smell to it, and I'm quite enjoying it. It's not a punishment, or it's not a real challenge to me. It tastes nice. It's got the calories in it to keep you going. I'm not exactly expending a lot of energy during this trial. I'm driving here and there, going to look at schools. I'm off to look at a couple of schools now again after I have a shower. And so, perhaps calorie-wise, this is what I should be eating. Who knows? But well, here goes breakfast anyway. Delicious. Okay, so this is coming up on the last couple of bites of breakfast. I have to say these are almost sickly sweet. Almost. But I guess in a survival situation or a disaster situation, you probably need that sweetness. Well, definitely calorie-wise, you need the energy, but shortbread or cakes or desserts or sugars is generally associated with something happy. So I guess maybe this would be a little pick-me-up. Alright, last bite here. Another empty baggie. Anywho. That's it for breakfast. I'm off to have a shower and go and have a look at another school. And then off to pick up Matthew's son and take him to hospital to get some x-rays done or whatever it is. And then I'll probably be having lunch there. So see you next at the hospital for meal number 2. Alright, ciao. Hey all, Phil here again. Day 2 lunchtime. Just come back from the hospital, and I'm going to tuck into some delicious lunch down here. As you can see, I might be able to see if I can flick that around properly. I've actually succumbed to the coffee, although I've tried to give it up, but life has just thrown too many fastballs at me today, so my rationale is that I have coffee in my survival kit, so I wouldn't be without it normally, so I'm going to have it now, because it's the one of my vices, I guess, and one of the things that calms me down. So I'm going to actually see what it's like to dip this in coffee, see if it makes it like a real shortbread. No. Pretty dense. The coffee's just hanging on the side there, it's not really soaking in at all. But I'm still of the opinion that it's pretty tasty. And a lot easier than I thought it would be. I woke up this morning only having 2 bars yesterday. And not feeling at all hungry. To be honest, I woke up about 10 o'clock. Slept pretty well. Very much enjoying my time off work. And been out today and looked at a few schools. Walking around, running around. And this is lunch now, so it's now 3:30 and I'm having lunch. And really, it's given me more than adequate energy to get through the day. I'm not feeling tired. So it really, at least makes me in one way think about how much energy we really need and how much food we're putting into our bodies these days. what is the daily requirements and what we could actually survive on. Probably a lot less than we think, I would say. So we've got the water. And I'll keep eating this and sign in. Hey guys, so it's pretty much the end of day 2 for this Mainstay survival food ration bar test here. As you will have seen in the video, I've taken to drinking some coffee when I was hoping not to, but it's my one stress relief. I really can't go without. I mean, I could, I guess, in a survival situation if need be, but I think, seems how I'm not actually in a survival situation, I'm going to go ahead and drink it because, you know, life, like I said, throws these fastballs at you, and sometimes you got to do what you got to do. So it's back to the coffee. Having said that, that's all I've really had apart from these food bars, and I'm feeling pretty good at the end of it. I am a little bit peckish at the moment. It's been a long day of running around and getting things done, but I wouldn't say I'm starving. I'd say it's night time. Like I mentioned, I do get cravings. I find I think too much at night time, so I've certainly got the cravings there to go out and grab something sweet like a donut or something that I don't need, but I've so far so good avoided that, and I may even pop down to the gym a little bit later on and get back into that. It's been a while. It's been a few months now since I've had the mental desire to go back there, so I might get into that again tonight a little bit later on, 24-hour access, so that's not a problem. In the meantime, I'm going to have for this third bar for the day, one more than yesterday, and that'll be the end of day 2. So yeah, so far still so good. I can't complain, and I'm enjoying this, and I'm thankful that I've done this as well so far. So it is a good test of the product. I haven't been as sedentary as you might be in a survival situation, say on a life raft or out in the bush where you might be just staying still so you can be found. I've certainly been out and about in a bit, and the fact that I'm not that hungry, that it hasn't led me to any sort of pains or distress, really has got me thinking about how much I eat on a day-to-day basis. I know that I've put on a fair bit of weight, etc., and it's going to be a challenge to get that off now and get a bit more healthy, should there be a real survival situation that comes up. You know, the healthier the better, I feel. So yeah, that really has got me thinking a bit about this. So I'll munch away and then finish it off shortly. Alright, so time for the last mouthful of the day. Dinner's over, and no one wants to see me eating, I'm sure. But anywho, yeah, that's the end of day 2. I must say a big thanks to the Survival Storehouse folks, and especially Mark and his team, for providing these for us. Sorry again for taking so long to get this sort of review done, or this test done. It's just been a very busy year and a half, yeah. And time's really gotten away on us all, so I've got another packet sitting over there. I may dig into that and do a 6-day test if I'm still feeling fine. Otherwise I might try and convince Matthew or Alicia to do 3 days on this and see how they go with it. But having seen me, I'm not sure that they'd be so keen to do that, but we'll find out. We'll see how it goes. So again, a big thanks to Survival Storehouse in Australia there, Mark, the team. I'll be back tomorrow with the third and possibly final day, and it's just a breakdown or a review and some general comments on the product. So I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks.